Maybe I should sit over there. Oh, there we go. We're good. What?
I love your husband.
You like what?
I love your husband.
I mean, we gotta get it right. What you gonna do? Because it's 8 o'clock.
Oh, really? You guys know the I'm gonna ask you all these questions. I'm gonna ask you a couple questions. It's gonna be.
Can you turn that down?
Of course. I'm not asking it yet. But
Why won't you be seen?
Because this is not my show. I don't care.
Get on the thing. Come on.
No,
Are you embarrassed to be seen?
I'm bashful.
So am I. Come on.
It's your show. You're good.
I know you're a guest, so come on.
I'm not a guest. I'm the one asking you questions.
But you want to question me. Okay, so then I'll be the guest. You have questions? Come be seen. You don't have to get close to me. I know how intimidating that is.
No, it's not that. I'm literally as close as I want to you. No, it's not that at all.
No. What is that? So this is Tony. This is the owner of the home that I am renting a room for him. He's 24 years old. He has a beautiful home. He is a real estate agent going to school. What are you going to school for?
Computer science.
For computer science. This young man, riding around in his BMW. He got the ladies going crazy.
It's used.
It don't matter. He got the young ladies going crazy. I should have been turned this on. But this is Tony. He also took the picture yesterday for my men's collection or my men's line.
What does it mean?
So he decided to ask me some questions. And I said, you know what? I've been waiting for someone to ask me. I was like, sure. But let's record it. Because I also want to watch it back. Because I have a bit of narcissism in me.
Of course, who doesn't have narcissism in them? And it's good to have you on the show.
Okay, we can't see you.
What's the point?
No, you have to be seen, Tony. Then it looks like I'm here by myself. Okay, boom. I don't even have all of you. My goodness.
Is this on live?
Yes.
Dude,
it's live on my YouTube. Here. No one knows about my YouTube. I haven't released my YouTube
Thank God nobody's here.
I haven't released my YouTube yet, so.
Black.
There's nobody here. Oh my God, you look handsome. Now come on with your questions before I turn off.
Oh my God. Okay, anyway.
What did you ask me?
I didn't ask you anything yet.
Before I got up.
I will be asking you questions.
Okay.
How's it going, everybody? Anthony here, real estate agent. I have the wonderful Miss Shayla Watson sitting right next to me, the CEO and co-founder of the Pink Walls.
Within the Pink Walls.
Exactly, that's right. Within the Pink Walls. Amazing company. Yeah. So I asked her a couple questions. I wanted to understand what gave her that enthusiasm, that light, that spark to create that business that she has. So I asked her. I had to snap myself back in the hood.
Okay, that was
definitely not
ahead. It's fine. Go ahead.
I asked her, I said, you got somewhere to go?
No, one of my models is texting me.
Oh, ask her.
Go ahead, no.
Okay, well, I asked you. Shay.
What did you ask? I'm sorry.
I asked a simple question. Why did you? No, I remember the question.
You asked me what made me get into.
No, yeah. What made you get into creating the pink within the pink walls?
Um, that's a good question. Nobody has asked me that. I normally volunteer that information. No one has ever taken the time to ask me that. Um, when I was doing my travel agent thing and I was pushing my travel agency, Up and Go travel agency, it's still mine. I just don't really use it as much, but Up and Go travel. I took my group to what I thought was, a little group of people to what I thought was like a Black Spring break. Like I thought it was just gonna be like a little miniature Freaknik in Jamaica. And so what I found out was that there was a whole lifestyle that was within those festivities. So I seen some things that opened my eyes. I heard some terms, and I was like, "What the hell is that? What is the hell is a pillow? What is a damn unicorn? No, I ain't no unicorn. I ain't nobody's damn unicorn. You know me, I say that all the time. I'm nobody's damn unicorn. Unicorns, pillow princesses, all these terms, and I was like, yo, it's a whole damn society out here. And so I came back, and I was like, I want a podcast on it. I want to learn more about it. I want to share stories. And I'm intrigued, not that I want to be in it. It's just, I'm nosy as hell for one. So I'm nosy. I like to have shit to talk about. So I like to be educated if I'm gonna talk about it. So I was intrigued on their lifestyle. And plus my best friend has been in it for like over 15 years and I never was intrigued by it. And now that I'm a little bit older and I got out there and I was seeing things and I'm hearing terms, I guess because theirs is different. But I'm seeing terms and hearing certain things and I'm just like, yo, I'm a podcast on it. Mm-hmm. And then during the podcast, I had some people on that host their own events and does these different parties and stuff. And I was like, damn, I could be selling some shit to them. Mm-hmm. I could be selling lingerie and, sexy little outfits to wear to these events. This is a whole, little society. I can cater to them. And so I started within the pink walls because my podcast was called The Talking Walls. So I was like, if I'm going to the lingerie, well, shit, I'm going to go in between the walls. So I was just like, within the pink walls. And so I added the lingerie and then I focused on the lingerie and my podcast kind of fell to the wayside a little bit. And then it was like, once I did that, and then I'm hearing everybody's talking about this rose and I'm just like, well, shit, some of my vendors sell these toys. Oh, well, let me go ahead and cop some of these and throw that on in there. And that's how I came about.
Grew your business.
That's how I'm growing my business.
Still growing. And continuing to grow.
It's getting better. I will say.
That's good. That's
Vetting my vendors was the toughest part in the very beginning. Trying to find quality material and making sure it's something that I would put my ass in, literally. And I mean, I had some moments. I got some shit that I can't get off my hands, and I ain't even really trying to push it because it's just like it's not my quality. But I'm here now,
and you've been,
and I'm excited, and I'm nervous because I got past that hump and I got to the real deal. I had to go through all the shitty vendors in the beginning until I learned the process, until I learned how to really go about it business wise instead of, let me just type online and find a wholesaler. It's deeper than that. And once you throw all your licenses in and everything, those companies actually come for you. And so they came along, introduced themselves, and I checked out the material, and I was like, oh, shit, I'm in business. The prices are still great. Oh, relaunch. Relaunch. So that's how I came about.
That's good. And
I'll be a year next month.
You've been in the business for a year.
Yeah.
It's been a pretty stressful year for you, hasn't it?
Oh, my God.
What are some of the things that you've learned the most within the year?
Oh God, I done had so many lessons.
What's the biggest?
To let go.
Let go.
My biggest lesson is to let go.
Can you elaborate on that, please?
I struggle with letting my daughters, go and letting my daughters become young adults, the young adults I raised them to be. I had to learn to let go.
Hmm. So it's hard because you have to weigh your business and your family.
It wasn't even that; it was just my business. I didn't give a damn about the business when it came to my girls. It was my family. Like, I'm losing my babies, but I'm not. But I am.
Hmm.
But I just wouldn't have them in the physical sense.
Yeah.
And
And how were they?
I knew that was going to be a lonely feeling for me.
And how were they feeling about all this, knowing that mom was spending a lot of time on the business? Yeah.
They enjoyed. I guess it wasn't a problem for them because that kept me off of them. That kept me from, being in their space. So it's like, yeah, mom, they were very supportive of it because they knew they were leaving and I needed something. My daughter's seen everything from the beginning. My daughters were the first ones to, even with all the way down to my risque swimsuits. My daughter's seen it before anybody else. Do this look too slutty? Does this, and they be like, Mom, you sell it. It's okay. I'm like, I don't want to be slutty out here. Like, Mom, they're like, Mom, it's okay. You're selling it. You're not selling your body, Mom. And I'm like, I'm so glad to have y'all as starters.
That's amazing. That's amazing. And is there anything that you sell that you wouldn't want to ever see your daughters in?
No.
So you're open about your daughters wearing anything? And...
About them wearing lingerie? Most definitely. Cool. I've had that conversation with my daughters on how to treat a man and, certain little things that you can throw in to keep things spicy. Like, I walked around the house in my lingerie all the time. And I crack jokes about it and I, say some things, men like that. So.
Of course. And
yeah, because you got to teach them to be young ladies. So.
Of course. And as we can see.
So it was always open.
That's good. And as we can see, Shay, attractive, woman.
Thank you.
What did the men say?
Oh God.
I bet you got a lot of men.
Oh my God! It pretty much ruined my relationship. The guy that I was dating, it ruined the relationship. He just literally couldn't handle any of it. Even down to the point where he was sitting in the house with me in the pink room. He sees that I have to be tipsy to get up here, or I have to be high in order to get up and put on in front of my crowd. You know what I'm saying? And for him to see that and to see my nervousness and to see my legs shaking, him to see that and then still to judge me.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, wow, you really don't know the person that I am. I'm normally very secretive. If anyone that has known me up until this point know that I never showed skin. I was never the girl. I never wore Daisy Dukes. All my shorts and my skirts have always been to my knees. I've always had hips and ass. So I never had to show anything. I never had to show anything. I've always had hips and ass. So even in my shorts to my knees, I got goddamn, so oh God. Stories on that.
That's good.
My daughters crack stories about that all the time. But the guys, like, I remember when I first started, this guy, I guess he was interested. Never knew the guy was interested. He jumps into my DM and he said, what does your man think about you standing up in there modeling in lingerie? I said, I'm not sure. I don't have one at the moment. But I'm pretty sure if I did, he wouldn't have anything to say. He was like, well, what type of woman do you think what type of man do you think would want a woman that's like that? And I say, well, what's like that? And he was like, well, you got all your ass and all your goodies out for the world to see. Don't no man want no woman with all her shit out. I said, yeah. I said, so You also mentioned about when I was on the beach. You had
Mhm.
something to say about that in my swimsuit. So
Mhm.
that's got all my shit out too. So do I need to cover up when I go to the beach? I said, I'm just curious,
Mhm.
you know. And he was like, well, of course not. That was the beach. I said, well, you had something to say then and you had something to say now. So what type of woman
Mhm.
would want a man of your nature? You close minded.
Mhm.
Stay the fuck out of my DM.
Mhm.
That's exactly what I said to him. You're close minded. Get the fuck out of my DM.
Mhm. Hit him with the facts.
Yeah, you're close minded. I don't want that means you're gonna judge everything. All the
Exactly.
way down to my attitude to the earrings I wear, to the
Mhm.
color on my fingernails and toenails. No, I'm good on your pass.
Mhm.
Please.
And that's good on you. And that's good on you. And as you can see, uh, that within you, there's a strong, independent woman.
I wish she would die.
That's a strong, independent woman
I wish she would go
that
somewhere.
she will, and that woman will not take
I don't
none of
take
the shit
nobody.
from anybody else. And is there anything that?
Because that's geared from childhood
Mhm.
trauma
Mhm.
of not ever needing anyone, and
Mhm.
that's a part of me that I've been trying to bury for a very long time. I mean, I don't struggle with it as much as I used to,
Mhm.
but I mean, if he gets out of pocket with me, then
Of course.
I'm a snap. Or,
Yeah.
or wait a minute, who the hell is you talking to like that? Wait a minute,
Mhm.
because we don't talk to each other like that.
Mhm.
If you gonna talk to me like that, shit, I'm gonna give it back to you. If you gonna take me to the street, shit, then we gonna be in the streets.
Mhm.
You don't get to talk to me like
Mhm.
that. So then it comes out, and I be like, damn, now the hood then came out of me.
Damn. Let the hood come out. Let the
Now the
hood
hood
come
then
out.
came out, and
Mhm.
that. But after you do that to a guy, the relationship is pretty much over because the relationship is just the respect is gone.
Sometimes.
The
Not all
respect
the
is
time.
gone.
Not all the time.
With me, the respect is gone because baby, I'm
Mhm.
gonna cut you. I'm gonna cut you deep, and then I'm gonna cry later,
Mhm.
and then apologize for saying it, and still
Mhm.
don't want to fuck with you. But
Mhm. That's good. That's good. Well, um, we've had Shayla Watson, the CEO and founder of Within Pink Walls, entrepreneur. Um, and I thank you for your time. Is there anything that you would like to
no,
say?
y'all, I told y'all I'm
Any
gonna start.
advice? Any advice for the new upcoming youngins that want to start building their business?
Get them licenses. Don't God, I think I've had a stroke before
You got a stroke
and didn't
before?
know it because my lip goes to the left like a stroke victim's when I'm talking. I noticed it in the picture last night. I was like, why is my lip like that? It's a stroke lip. That's not funny. I
No,
could
it's
have had
not
a
funny
light
at all.
stroke and not known that I have one, and then the way my lip is going, like now I want to go and get checked out.
Look straight in the camera.
Oh my god!
Which way does the lip go? Which way is it
It
supposed to
goes over
go?
to the
Oh, it goes like this. So I
yeah.
might have had a stroke too.
No, not like no.
No, but my
I
lip goes to the side too, like this. You can't see it.
no,
Maybe you just have an asymmetrical face.
no. I'm gonna go get that checked out. Now that I see that and I'm thinking, I'm
Well,
gonna get that checked out. But yeah, go to the doctor. Shit, if something ain't right, go to the doctor
yeah.
for
To
real.
all the people trying to build businesses, go to the doctor.
Girl, see about yourself. But damn,
To the OB.
my lip is really it's going over to the left.
Yes, that's what
I did have a moment where I thought I might have had a baby stroke, but I wasn't quite sure, like a while back. So that's why I said I'm gonna go and get that checked out.
you should. Yeah, no, you should. You should. Health is one of the biggest things to take care of.
And a lot of people don't. I mean, we're of age now, so
Yeah, of
you
age.
still should have been taking care of yourself. But as far as business goes, I would just pretty much tell you for anyone that's starting up a bit, why are you flexing?
I did not flex. I had a twitch.
Right. Okay. Get your licenses. Don't start up and do these shade tree businesses and companies, and you don't have those licenses to fall behind. Quality is not going to come looking for you, if that makes sense. Quality is only going to come looking for you when you have that license. Like people that you're not even going to think would reach out to you, but because your company is registered, the state, they can get all of that information especially for companies that are new opening up, and they will reach out to you and contact you about their products. So I would strongly suggest that, because I went on the internet searching, even though I was on the internet searching while I was waiting on my licenses and everything. which didn't take long. It doesn't take long at all. But I found some companies, I started dealing with them, wasn't pleased with the quality. And then I started getting emails, started getting invite to conventions. And I've been moving. And from there, like all that shitty shit. And if you go onto the website, it's called Fashion No No. That's all of the bad stuff that I've gotten when I first started. Like $5 is out of here. I just want it off my hands. I might just have to write it off. But um, yeah, get your licenses. Be prepared for sleepless nights. Be just prepared to be overwhelmed because working a regular job and trying to run your own business, you're gonna have some restless nights. You're gonna have some tired days, especially if you're passionate about it.
Stay motivated.
And you're gonna have to market yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You have to market yourself.
Learn how to network.
Networking is very important. You can't just rely on the regular local people that you deal with to support you.
Of course.
You have got to social media. You've got to reach out, join groups, get in like-minded groups and put yourself out there. Go to different events and always talk about your business. Your business should always be, that's business one-on-one. Your company name should always be in your mouth at all times. In any conversation you have, your company should come up in conversation. It should come up in conversation.
That's amazing advice.
So
amazing advice from an amazing woman. And until we meet again, this has been Anthony. And
this is Shay. You are now within the pink walls.
That's the outro. That's the outro.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
You have been within the pink walls. Good night, y'all. Boop, boop, boop.
Using that tablet.